Hi, English learners. Today we're going to talk about lesson 10 in this book, Wordly Wise, book 5, okay? So, lesson 10 is a very exciting lesson. You're halfway done, okay? So if you've worked this hard, keep working, okay? You've learned a lot of words. It might be a good time for review, okay? So, lesson 10. First thing we're going to do is pronounce these words. So say these nice and loud with me, and then we'll discuss them next part, okay? So number one, available. Make sure you have V, okay? Available, available. Bondage, bondage. Donate, donate. Establish, establish. Evade, okay? Evade. Now, some people say evade, some people say evade. Okay? So, but where I live, most people say evade. Liberate. Liberate. Numerous. Numerous. Occasion. Okay? Now, the C, usually if you have two C's, syllables will be in the middle, okay? And it'll be occasion, but it's not, okay? This time the two C's have one sound, okay? So here's occasion, occasion, okay? Here, oppose, oppose, oppose. Prohibit, prohibit. Pursue, pursue. Reassure, reassure, okay? Reluctant, reluctant, okay? And two more. We have superior, superior. Okay, you can say this one kind of fun. Superior. And yearn, yearn, okay? Okay, so one more time real quick, because we always do. Available, bondage, donate, establish, evade, liberate. Numerous, occasion, oppose, prohibit, pursue, reassure, reluctant, superior, superior, and yearn, yearn. Okay, so now's the time we're going to talk about these words. Okay, so maybe in your review sheet you can write down the meaning, or you can put down here as well the meaning. Okay. There's a good enough space here. You can put it here. As well, if you want to write down sentences, we can do that as well. Now, available. Available just means that you can get it. Okay, so you can buy something. So maybe my phone, this model, my LG phone, maybe this model is available this year, but next year they'll have a new model. Okay, now the new model is very expensive. So you go to the store and you say, hey, I want the old one, the old cheap one. And they'll say, sorry, that one is unavailable. Okay, so the opposite is unavailable. The new one is available. The old one is unavailable. It means you can't get it. Okay, maybe in the summertime, McDonald's will have a new milkshake. Okay, they have a very delicious banana milkshake, okay? But they tell you, this banana milkshake is only going to be available in July, okay? So if you go July 5th, no problem. If you go July 20th, no problem. July 31st, no problem. But if you go August 1st, no more banana milkshake, okay? So say August 1st, the banana milkshake is unavailable. It means you can't get it anymore. Okay? Now here we talk about availability. This is the noun. Okay? So the availability of something, something, something. The availability of the old phone. The availability of the banana milkshake ends on July 31st. Okay? So the availability. So it's the noun. Okay? So adjective, noun, the availability. Okay, the second word is bondage. Bondage, okay? Now, you can think of this word like the word bandage. Like if you cut yourself and you put a bandage on your head, on your forehead, you can think of it this way. Here's bandage. Okay? I can't draw very well, but I'll try, okay? So here's a bandage for your head, okay? Now here, it's a little bit close word, bandage, bondage, okay? But bondage means that you're tied up, okay? So maybe a kidnapper will tie you up, and then we'll say you are in bondage, okay? But also slaves, okay? Chapter 10 here talks about slaves, okay? So when we say the slaves, they can't run away and they can't choose their jobs, okay? So we'll say the slaves are in bondage. Okay, so you need to know this word, slave, slave. The slave, if there's one, we'll say the slave is in bondage. If there's many, we'll say the slaves are in bondage. Okay, so maybe in Egypt, the people who made the pyramid, okay, or in America too, okay, the slaves were in bondage. Now here, there's also out of bondage, okay, this means stop being a slave, okay. Another way to say out of bondage is liberate, which is another one of the words, okay, this week. So liberate means give freedom. So if you're out of bondage, then you'll be liberated. Next is donate. Donate means a little bit like give, but for birthdays will give a present, okay? Christmas will give a present. Donate is more not specifically for Christmas or birthdays or something like that, but it's something is needed, okay? So maybe the hospital will need blood for surgery, okay? So they'll say, please, please donate blood. Please donate some blood. Okay. Now maybe the library needs people to organize the books or maybe to read a book, the library. So they say, please donate your time. Okay. I donate my blood every 2 months. She donates her time at the library every week. Okay. Maybe she goes and reads to the kindergarten students every week. Okay. This is donating. So when we donate, it means a little bit like give, but you're doing it for a purpose, not for birthday or Christmas, okay? So you can donate blood, donate time, donate money, donate clothes, or you can say clothing, okay? Here the TH is quiet. Donate clothes. Donate clothing means the same thing, okay? Now, there is another word. Donate is a verb. I donated with a D, blood. But we can also say donation. Donation, okay? So my blood donation. Okay? My money donation. So maybe to a hospital or charity, you can give some money. Okay, so if you see something on TV and they say, panda bears are dying. We need to save the trees, the panda bears forest. Please donate your money, some money. Okay? Say, my donation was $10 for the panda bears. Okay? So my donation, his donation. His donation was very big. Maybe Bill Gates will give a big donation. So Bill Gates's donation was huge. Like that. Okay? So donate. Donate, donation. The next word is establish. Establish. Okay? Establish can mean two things. Okay? So it can mean establish a business. So we established, Bill Gates. Again, Bill Gates established Microsoft. Okay, but you can also establish a university, and you can establish a hospital. So here it kind of means like start, but we use start for like a business or something like that, or a hospital. Okay. Nike shoes. Nike Shoes Company was established near Portland, Oregon. Like this. Starbucks was established in Seattle. Okay. Good. Okay. Now the second establish, it has more of a meaning like showing something is true. Okay. So for example, like maybe a president was killed. Okay. Someone shot the president. And then we want to know who did it. Who did it? And we say we get the bullet and we get fingerprint. We say these two things established that the killer was him. Okay? Here it just means that this plus this, and now we know what is true. Okay? Establish the truth of something. Okay? So it's a little bit of a harder meaning. Okay? So verb number 1, establish, means to start. Number 2 means that you're showing something to be true. Okay? Establishment. It has a couple meanings, but in this book, they talk about how it means like a business. Okay, so maybe if you have a restaurant, and you have a rule that you have to wear a shirt. Maybe the restaurant's near the beach, but they say no, you have to wear a shirt to a restaurant. It's cleaner. Okay, so there'll be a sign on the wall, and it'll say this establishment has a rule. You must have a shirt. Okay. When it says this establishment, it means this business, this restaurant. Okay. So it's another meaning of establishment. Now, evade. Evade means that you run away from somebody. Okay, or something. Okay. So we say the mouse evaded the cat. Okay. It means the cat and the mouse were chasing. The cat, mouse goes here, cat chases the cat. The cat chases the mouse. Okay. But the mouse is really smart and fast. So we say the mouse evaded the cat. It means run away from it. Okay. If you play hide and seek with your friends, if you're the winner, that means you evaded the seeker. Your hiding was really good. Okay? You evade it. Now, evasive means you're good at running away. Okay, but evasive, we often use this for like questions and stuff. So if I'm your teacher and you say, teacher, I didn't do my homework, and I'm really angry with you. Why? What did you do yesterday? Something. Really? What did you do yesterday? I left my house and did things. You're being evasive. You're not saying that you went to a friend's birthday party or something like that. So I'm trying to get a good answer, but you're kind of not answering my questions. Okay? This is called being evasive. Maybe the police get you, and the police say, "Where's the money? Where's the money?" And you're like, "I don't know." What money? What money? You have the answer here, but you're not talking to them. Your answer is very evasive. Okay? It means you're kind of running away from their question. Okay? And your evasion means that you're running away. This is the verb, the adjective, and the noun. Okay? Now, if you're hiding money from the government says you need to pay tax. Okay? And then you hide your money and you say, "Oh, I don't have that money." This is called tax evasion. You're running from the government. Okay? So it has this meaning of like running and hiding. Okay? So evade the cat, evade the person, evasive answers, evasion, tax evasion, like that. Okay? Good. Liberate. I talked about it. Okay, when we talked about in bondage. Liberate means give freedom to somebody. Okay? So somebody is in bondage and then you liberate them. You make them free. Okay? Abraham Lincoln freed American slaves, especially American black people, by 1865. Okay? So Abraham Lincoln, president. I think he was the 15th president. Someone might tell me I'm wrong, but he fought a war and he liberated the slaves. Okay? The slaves were happy with their liberation, although their life was still really, really difficult. Okay? So liberty, it kind of means like freedom. Okay? Liberate means give freedom. Okay? So liberty equals freedom. Freedom. And it's a noun. Liberate is a verb. Liberation is a noun also. Okay? So liberty means freedom. Liberate means you give freedom. A-T-E often makes a verb. Okay? Liberate means give freedom to. Liberation means the act of getting your liberty. The ation means an act. The action. The action of getting your liberty. Okay? So liberate, verb, liberation, and liberty. Numerous is the next word. Numerous just means many. It's a better word than many. Numerous people, numerous of this. Now, if you want to remember this, you can remember the word number. But be careful with your pronunciation because this is numerous. Okay? Number. This has like a new sound to it, okay? Numerous. Okay? I didn't want to go camping because the mosquitoes were too numerous. Okay? The students were confused. So they had numerous questions for the teacher. Okay? So it just means many, many, many. Okay? Good. We're doing well. Occasion. Occasion has a couple meanings. Occasion. And I should talk to you about spelling, okay? Many students put S here. Just 2 C's and an S, okay? Occasion. Now, occasion can mean 2 things. One is just like an event, like it's something that happens, okay? So, like a time or something like that, okay? So, like, Tom Cruise. Do you know Tom Cruise? I met him on one occasion. Okay, it means like one time. I went to Las Vegas. I thought Las Vegas was hot, but it was cold on that occasion. That time, okay? So, that occasion. Now, occasion, the second noun meaning means event. Like we'll say a wedding. A wedding is a happy occasion. A funeral. When someone dies, you have a funeral. We'll say a funeral is a sad occasion. It's a sad event, okay? Occasional means sometimes. Okay, occasionally also, okay? Occasional, like when I clean my car, it is very occasional. Okay, it means just sometimes. I occasionally clean my car. Sometimes, okay? So just be careful. If it's before the verb, you should do ly. Okay? Oppose, mean against somebody. So Abraham Lincoln, who freed the slaves, liberated the slaves, many people were angry with him. So they had a war. Okay, the other side opposed him. Okay, now if I'm a bad person and I say, I don't like women, girls. They shouldn't vote. Many people will oppose me. Okay, all women and hopefully lots of men too, because that idea is not a good idea. So they will oppose me. They will be against me. Okay. It just means like against. So if the New York baseball team is playing the Boston team, we'll say today, the New York Yankees, the baseball team, opposes the Boston team. So they're against them. Okay. Now this is oppose. Here's opposition. Okay. Opposition. Oppose. Opposition. So if we're going to do syllables, it's oppose. Opposition. Okay. So the noun. So here you have to have the P with the first syllable. Okay, opposition. Okay. Prohibit. It might know these words ban or outlaw. It's a little bit similar to also forbid, but this is more official words. Okay. Prohibit means no more. Okay. So years and years ago in Canada, you could smoke in a restaurant. It was terrible. Okay. You would go to a restaurant and your clothes would stink and it's very unhealthy and all that kind of stuff, right? But thankfully, maybe 15 years ago, 20 years ago, they prohibited smoking in restaurants. Okay? So it means no more smoking in restaurants. Singapore prohibited gum. No chewing gum in Singapore, okay? Some countries, like Saudi Arabia, prohibit beer and wine and all alcohol. Okay? So this is prohibit. Now the noun is called prohibition. Prohibition. So America in 1920 to 1933, they prohibited alcohol, but alcohol prohibition was not popular. This is the noun, okay? So they prohibit, verb, prohibition, alcohol prohibition, smoking prohibition, like that. Drug prohibition. Okay? It means you're banning it, can't do it. Okay, pursue. Pursue means chase. Okay. Now you can say like the police officer pursued the bad guy. It means chase. The same way the cat chased the mouse. The cat pursued the mouse. But pursue can also be another thing. You can also pursue a hobby or an interest or a subject like this, okay? So if you want to collect stamps, you can pursue this hobby. He pursues his stamp hobby every weekend. Maybe goes to stores and stuff like that. You can pursue an interest. Like I'm very interested in history, so I can pursue my interest in history. It all means like chase it, but also it kind of means do it in this sentence, okay? You pursue a subject, pursue math subject. So if you want a degree from a university, he's pursuing a degree in math, okay? He's pursuing or she's pursuing a degree in medicine. Maybe he wants to be a doctor, like that, okay? So this is pursuing. It here means chasing, but it means doing the thing you like, okay? And the noun is pursuit. He has an interesting pursuit. He collects butterflies. I don't know if that's interesting, but anyways. Okay, we have four more words, okay? Reassure. Reassure, it means you make someone feel better. Oh, don't worry, the test is not very hard. You will definitely do good on the test. You're so smart. I am reassuring you, okay? Watching this video will help you do good on the test, okay? Do well. So reassure. His reassurance made the student feel better. So reassure. You know, if a little boy or little girl, their dog dies, you have to talk to them and you have to say, oh, it's okay. It's going to be okay. This is reassuring them. Okay? The dog is still happy. That kind of stuff. That's reassuring the small child. Okay? Reassurance. Reluctant means you don't want to do it. You know, maybe when you're a young kid, your parents are like, eat the medicine, and you're like, and they're like, eat the medicine, take it. And they plug your nose, and then they put the medicine in your mouth. Now you ate the medicine, you took the medicine, but you did not want to, okay? You ate the medicine reluctantly, okay, with an ly, reluctantly. Okay, reluctantly is the adverb, okay? Reluctant is the adjective. He was reluctant to do his homework, okay? I don't want to do it. Do it. I don't want to do it. Do it. Okay, do the homework. This is very reluctant. Some students are reluctant to practice the piano. Okay, he was reluctant to go to the dentist. Don't want to do it. You do it, but you don't want to do it. Okay, that's reluctant. His reluctance, her reluctance, it's the noun. Okay, so reluctant, adjective, very reluctant. Reluctantly, reluctantly did, reluctantly ate, reluctantly went to bed. My kids never want to go to bed, okay? So you make them go to bed, okay? So someone makes you and then you are reluctant. His reluctance, her reluctance, their reluctance, okay? Superior. If it's an adjective, it'll mean like better, okay? That hotel was superior to the first one. That movie was superior to the other one. Okay, so it just means better, better. Now, also it can mean another adjective meaning. It means higher job. Okay, so I'm a teacher, but maybe the school has a principal. we say principal is superior to the teacher. It doesn't mean better here, but it means higher position. Okay, so if you work at McDonald's, there's going to be the cashier or the clerk and then manager. The manager is superior to the clerk or the cashier. Okay, so it just means higher position. It doesn't mean better, but higher position. And then a noun, it can also be a noun too, superior. So we say his superior was angry with him because he was late for work. It means boss, okay? And superiority is the noun. Okay, this is going to be a person. His superior, person. Her superior, person. Okay, if you're a teacher, your superior is the principal. Okay, not an adjective, but the noun. Okay, superiority means how much better they are than yours. Okay. Okay, so maybe Apple phones, Apple iPhones. They're the #1 phone in the world. We say their superiority is great. It means they're here and the next company is down here. Maybe Samsung or LG or something like that. Okay, superiority. So Apple iPhone's superiority is really hard, like they're really big. And last one is yearn. Yearn means you really, really want it. The book talks about this word long. Long. You guys know the word long, but not this one, okay? This long means a verb, okay? This means I long for something. It means I really, really want it. Desire. Have a strong desire for something, okay? So this long is a verb, and yearn is a verb, okay? So many years I didn't live in Canada, okay? And those years I yearned for Canadian chocolate bars. It means I really, really want it, okay? And if you have a noun, you say yearning. Yearning. Okay, his yearning, her yearning, like that. Okay? My yearning is for you guys to do good on this test, okay? You guys need to practice these words well, okay? Practice them a lot. This is my yearning. I really, really want you to do well. Okay? Take care. If you need any help with these words or other words, you can write in the comment box below. Okay? Take care. Goodbye. Goodbye.